welcome to our take. It's your girl Emma Rose, and I'm joined with my lovely friends.
Yo, Saint Black,
Liana,
Jasmine Rowlands.
That South African boy to me.
And today we're going to start with the topic of cancel culture. So, do you guys agree with cancel culture?
No.
No. You don't?
No.
what do you mean no?
No, because I feel like you can't cancel a person. Like, I think that if you can't cancel a celebrity because their career will still go on whether you cancel them or not.
I think, but it's just like she's cancelled or he's cancelled.
Yeah, but do you actually agree with the whole like notion of it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, to an
Really?
extent. To an extent.
Yeah.
I think with the whole Octavian thing, 100%, because he was literally writing like music about his abuse, and people were just like dancing along to like this whole
Yeah.
like story, and his like girlfriend at the time was
so
listening
he was
to
writing
it.
a story about his
if you
abuse?
watch,
Yeah.
if you watch his ex-girlfriend's not a documentary, she did some.
She did a
interview
reel on
or something
Instagram,
for BBC.
yeah.
I think it was BBC.
Oh, shit.
And she was saying how these songs, it was about her and all this stuff that was getting done to her, like abusively, and he's going out to these concerts, like, and then all his fans are like singing these
along.
lyrics, not knowing what it's about,
So
and
man,
thousands
I didn't even know that.
thousands of people are singing it, and it's about her life. She's getting hurt while they're singing those lyrics.
When it's like that, I agree. Like I can't, to an extent, but then again, Wiley was kind of cancelled. I guess he's not fully cancelled, but he was kind of cancelled.
Twitter cancelled him, really.
Twitter, yeah.
I don't think cancelling works with Wiley. Like that shit don't
No,
exist.
yeah, you can't cancel Wiley. He's the
But then
godfather
that
of
begs, but
grime.
that's
You
what
can't
I'm saying.
cancel him.
If you can't cancel certain people, then cancelling people doesn't technically exist, isn't it?
I just
Because it should exist for everyone. If you can
Well,
cancel one
Yeah,
person,
but it's
you
not.
can
It's not
cancel
like.
anyone.
It's not like. I mean, you can be like, oh yeah, they're cancelled, whatever. But it's like a collective as well from like the whole world, if you must say.
But
Like, whereas Octavian, pretty much, I've never come across anyone who's saying nah, he's not cancelled. Pretty much everyone's like he's cancelled. Whereas with other celebrities, I can't think from the top of my head.
Dutchavelli.
No, he's cancelled.
Yeah, I was asking, sorry. Don't attack me. You said you can think of celebrities, I'm telling you.
What I meant was there might be other celebrities that some people are like, no, they're not cancelled, and some people are like, they're cancelled.
But you say Dutch is cancelled, yeah, and I think he should be. But like, has he been cancelled? Because you know, what was it? What did Parsley just win? It was like BBC Sounds or something. What is it? Sounds of the 2020.
Yeah,
Parsley
Sounds of
won
2020,
it.
yeah,
Was it
yeah,
Sounds of
yeah,
2020? Something like that. And Dutchavelli was like still on the lineup to win, the
Yeah.
nominees to win. It's like, how?
I 100% don't think he got as much stick that he should have got.
He didn't get it. Yeah, he
No,
got away with it.
But like, what
Yeah,
is
but the reason for that is because the story was just like
all over the place?
it was all over the place.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like no one really knew
Different
what was going
screenshots
on.
of this.
At one moment it was like, yo, this is a story. Then they've come out saying, nah, this is the story.
No, but there were literally screenshots.
Yeah,
and
but then there were
videos of
screenshots.
him.
But then there were screenshots of those screenshots being edited.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, but there were videos of him like literally
At
like,
a party?
like end of
With
year
all these
10 and like at a party with like these girls like
I
end of
didn't
year
see the
10.
video.
I've seen the
it was
videos,
bad,
and
yeah.
you must be mad if you can't tell these girls underage.
What is cancellation though? Like, let's define that first. Like, to get me, what does it
Oh,
take?
Kelly.
Bill Cosby. No, like.
I feel like Jasmine's lost. Jasmine's like, I'm literally like, okay, because I feel like, right, okay, in my personal opinion, like, obviously I feel like with that, like, I agree Octavian is like a write-off, but then, like, I feel like cancelling it is sort of like, it doesn't allow people to get a second chance, which is like a normal
This is my problem.
thing.
with
It's
it,
like
yeah.
a normal human thing to give someone a second chance, you know what I mean?
But it's
Like,
not a normal human thing to be a pedo.
no, but I'm not saying so they need to be cancelled.
No, but let her land though. Chill. Let her land.
Yeah, so I was saying some cancellation writes off giving someone an extra chance. I don't agree with Octavian.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Does like what they're being cancelled for matter in this sense?
Yeah, I think... No, wait, what?
Like what they're being cancelled for, does that have any impact into giving them a
What
second
my
chance?
question is, do you think that cancellation gets justice for the person?
Yes,
Kinda.
to an extent.
No,
kind of.
I think it's jungle
Because that's
justice, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Not really.
It's jungle justice.
Because not just kind of like just for example, like this whole Octavian situation or whatnot. Yeah. Like really and truly, if everyone cancelled Octavian and we stopped listening to him, fair enough. We're depriving him of his funds, royalties, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, the girl who was victimized in all of this doesn't necessarily get any better. Like it doesn't change anything.
But
She's still victimized. Like what happened still happened.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But it's still, in my opinion, it's still like a form of justice because, like, if he wasn't cancelled and he was allowed his career to carry on, then that's like no justice for her.
Yeah.
And he'll still be making music about her, still like rapping about her abuse, and everyone will still be singing it. So I don't see how like not cancelling him doesn't serve her justice. Like, I feel like that is like not full justice. Like what happened to her, like nothing can ever like take like redeem that like or like take like redeem that behavior, and nothing can like ever like heal her completely of that experience. But like
it's better
that he gets cancelled
than not get cancelled.
But I
Because
mean,
if he wasn't
100%.
cancelled, it would have been a whole lot worse.
Alright, so go on.
My bad. What gives us the right to even cancel anybody? Like, what makes us better human
Who
beings?
are we?
Who are we to
I
cancel?
was
Okay,
gonna
okay, let me say this
No,
then.
seriously.
Do you wanna support a woman abuser? Do you wanna support a child abuser? Do you wanna support a pedo?
Yeah.
Because if you wanna support all those people, go ahead and support
Nah,
them.
Drop mic.
That's it. That's it.
Can I
Like,
just-
it is
I
like-
said what I
That's
said.
the right to cancel people, though. That's the right to cancel people. It's like saying, for example, your friend has done the most worst thing, or one of your family members doing the worst thing, and you're like, okay, you're gone from my life.
The idea is that we do not let, just because they're in a position of power, just because they're a celebrity, doesn't mean that they're any different to normal people. Like, they shouldn't be getting away with it, and that's what cancel culture is. The reason why cancel culture exists is because it's like
It's an
installing
obsession,
justice
though.
that you would be doing
Do you know what?
in your
Yeah,
normal life.
so many things are coming to my
100%.
head right now. Yeah, and not that I'm disagreeing with anything, because I agree with what you're saying, but like playing advocate's devil, yeah, or devil's advocate, devil's advocate, yeah. It's like fuck, I lost my train of thought.
Like turning the other cheek, like being nice and all that.
No, it's not even that. I had something I was gonna say. Well, first of all, it's subjective, isn't it?
Very.
Because
Very.
no, it's subjective
Right.
because you might want to cancel someone, but someone else might not think
But-
that issue is deep enough to get them cancelled.
But I think, like, I just think, like, anything that's like child, like pedo,
Yeah, but this is why
child
I'm saying
abuser.
the reason for cancellation is that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Like people get cancelled over stupid shit.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
obviously.
mean?
Yeah.
So it's
Stupid
like that.
things.
It's very subjective. Like people get cancelled over what they said on live, what they did.
Yeah.
This. When it's behaviour of the shit,
When it's
then that's
behaviour.
different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you look at the Tory Lanez situation, people were cancelling him, and he's not been charged for anything. He's not in jail, but people are like, yeah, no, he shot her.
Yeah,
We
but see,
don't
that's
know
what
the
she was
facts.
saying about justice.
we don't
innit?
know the facts.
That's the public's justice as opposed to the actual justice.
And do you
But then
think
it's not-
cancellation?
He did shoot her though. 'Cause
But do
she
you know that?
Well, yeah, she literally she wrote an article.
She was twerking like 2 weeks
Nah,
later.
I'm so sorry,
Stop.
Emma. As much as I can do.
Wait.
She wrote an article about it.
Does it even matter if she was twerking
No.
2 weeks ago
No,
after she getting shot?
no, hold on.
Does
hold
that
on.
even
No,
matter?
but I mean, like the guy's not in jail. So why are we cancelling him when even the judges have not
It's
even...
because the court case is still ongoing. That's
Exactly.
why.
While it's ongoing, we shouldn't be cancelling yet because we don't know the facts.
No, because she was shot in the foot. And she said it was her.
Emma, I know you feel
Do you
strongly
know?
about this, but I'm gonna ask you one question.
Bro.
Yeah.
I'm frustrated.
Were you there?
I knew you was going to
Thank
ask
you,
that.
brother. Thank you.
No,
This is-
I
Because
wasn't
nobody,
there.
and unless I'm wrong, and there's more evidence and shit that's come out, but nobody,
But
as of
why
right
would
now,
she lie?
knows what
Why would
happened
she
there,
lie?
other than those three.
Exactly.
But why would she lie?
You're asking why would she lie? Why would Tory shoot her?
Exactly.
And her friend was there, and her friend was backing Tory as well. So it's like 2 against 1, and you're gonna believe one. Not that she's wrong, but I'm just saying, even if you're looking at statistics.
I think my opinion on things like that, for example, like with R. Kelly and Octavian, there's mad evidence.
Oh, yeah,
So
no,
that's
of
why I
course.
can have an opinion on that.
100%.
Whereas with Tory Lanez, I'm like conflicted, so then I can't really say yes or no.
Exactly.
Because I've not seen enough
I
evidence.
swear, but she wrote an
Because
article.
She can
But
write. I
that
can
is
write a
not
fucking
evidence.
article on being shot.
Yeah,
So
true.
anyone can-
You
I
know?
guess it's not evidence, but I think for me, because like people, the reason why I kind of like back her is because like people were like literally making memes out of her pain on the internet, and I just think like, and that was just that didn't sit right with me, and I just think I don't know.
But do it towards that rather than Tory Lanez then. Do you understand?
I don't
But
know.
coming back onto cancellation and justice, do you think that person then realises the wrongdoings of their action? Because I feel like that's the main thing about cancelling people. It's got to reach the artist or the person that's committed the crime.
No, look
Doesn't.
at R. Kelly. He's so in denial, like.
So then do you
He's
think
been
that
in denial
cancellation
from day
works?
one.
So that's my point. Do you think that cancellation is effective?
Octavian.
But this is why I'm saying, this
That's
is what
what
I
I'm
was saying.
saying.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Thank you.
This cancellation thing is pointless. And it just creates like unnecessary like drama and hassle and all of this shit for no reason. Because bro, if you think about it, yeah, really and truly, all this cancellation does is bring more what's it called?
It's free publicity.
More, yeah, that's the word I'm
It's free
thinking of.
publicity, yeah.
It's free publicity, more publicity to the artist. So regardless, us talking about we want to cancel them is actually being more supportive.
Yeah.
I'm talking about niggas cancelling niggas I never even listened to. Do you know what I mean? So it's like I'm saying their names, they're living in my head rent free. And I'm trying to cancel them.
Facts.
It should be working towards like reform and justice, and I feel like, in my opinion, cancellation does none of those things.
Because
Exactly,
you're right,
I
Jasmine.
completely understand what
You're
you're
right,
saying, but I hear what you're saying 100% by like, oh, talking about it gives them more publicity, but if we didn't, for these big cases like the pedos, the child abusers, the women abusers, all these crazy things, if we didn't cancel them, then they'd still be like making music, people still be listening to it. So I think cases like that, 100%, even if it does give them publicity.
But does it focus on the musician, the celebrity, or whatever, or does it focus on the issue? Because there is so many, like with cases of abuse and stuff like that, it focused so much on like Octavian rather than abuse as a problem. It's still prevalent in society. People, if you're cancelling, people should be like researching, donating to these charities, but no one's doing that. They're focusing on the artist, switching on mute on Spotify, and that's it. That's their business done.
I disagrry with that because it did open up loads of conversations.
That's true.
About abuse in the music industry, and that's why. I forgot her real name, but it's Hannah. Hannah went on and did that documentary about abuse in the music industry, and it like made everyone like reflect. Oh, like what prejudices do we have? Prejudice. What prejudice do we have in our business? And like, basically, it made the record. It called out the record label that was holding on to Octavian and his management, who knew about this abuse that he was doing towards Hannah this whole time, but didn't drop it until it was made public.
Do you know
and
why?
that's why cancellation culture is important to that extent.
Because all people seem to care about is
clout and money. Clout and money.
But
That's
I
what
mean,
they care about.
who's the governing body of cancel culture? Because it just seems like the way we cancel it, like it's just, there's no rules.
It's you, it's me, you, it's everyone.
Nah, literally, that's it though. It's you, it's me, it's anyone.
everyone.
But that's why I was saying earlier that I feel like cancellation is a subjective decision.
How long does it last as
Because
well?
it's like no, but it's like that. It's like, yo, like you feel very passionate about this whole Octavian thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody else might not, that doesn't really listen to Octavian, might not feel that passionate about it. Do you know what I mean?
They don't have to, but feel passion for what's wrong with about what
Yeah, but that's
did.
what I'm saying. That's what Jasmine's saying as well. Fair enough, in this situation, it did open up a lot more conversations. But
100%.
oftentimes when people are getting cancelled, it's the focus is on that person, and that's not helping
Chris Brown.
anything. Do you know what I
Chris
mean?
Brown's
It's
prime
not. It's
example.
really not doing
Yeah,
anything.
in that
Which is why I'm like,
respect.
it's subjective. If I don't fuck with the way a person does something or an artist does something, I won't listen to them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be telling you not to listen to them or you not to listen to them because the reason I don't is probably not a reason for you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, when it's bigger reasons,
When it's
like
bigger reasons,
the whole
Bigger
pedo
reasons,
and women beating and all of that, and just abuse, then that's a general thing. Like, but when it's like individual artists, like the whole Tory Lanez thing,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm a bit sketchy on that one still.
Yeah.
Tory Lanez seemed to be winning more after the cancellation. If you've actually seen what he's been doing,
Did you listen to his
the
new
quarantine radio,
I don't listen to
the
him
albums he's
because
doing,
You stopped, yeah.
he's doing bits right
I
now.
don't listen to him. I just think.
But that's what I'm saying. See, you
Yeah.
stopped.
Exactly.
I have.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not in a rude way. Like I don't. If he did shoot, I don't support it anyway. But because,
You don't know
like
for
we
sure.
said, because I don't know and literally nobody has like
But
any evidence. Like, we can't
but
say
if it comes out that he did, would you carry on listening to him?
Nah, probably won't.
Probably.
I say probably because I don't know.
But like, let's say he was hypothetically, he was like, he did shoot her, and there was the evidence there.
Yeah.
Would you carry on
I would
listening
have to
to
stop
him?
listening.
Sticky
to him
ones.
because-
Yeah.
Nah, I would have to because in that case, then it becomes abuse. You know what I mean? Then it becomes an assault.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
it becomes he's an abusive person. That's his behavior.
Real toxic, yeah.
So like that's different. You know what I mean? But if it's still in the air right now, we don't know if you shot her, if he did, if he. My question has always been about this specific case, by the way. So my question has always been, why he shot her. And nobody knows why, because nobody knows the goddamn conversation that was had.
No, they had an argument.
Yeah, but this might. I'm so sorry, but Emma, how angry, would you have to be
No, do you know what?
from arguing with someone to get a gun out and then shoot him in the foot and get it just right, so that they can still walk? I'm sorry, bro.
No.
Like everything is just like it's so precise.
But you've got to think about it though. This is like we live in Britain and in America, guns. People walk around with guns all the time.
I know,
it's way more
but
casual
even
to them.
Even
just
as
shooting
casual
someone
as it
is casual.
Nah, because him,
Like, it
her and
doesn't-
Tory
people
were
don't
friends. Like
I
they were
kind
friends.
of think they were more than
No,
friends.
they were dating.
and
They
don't
were dating.
I think a lot more people know that. But let's just say they were friends, bro. Like it's gonna take a lot, and I'm sorry.
And to think about
No,
your
I have
whole
to
career,
disagree.
and you're about to shoot this person.
I have to disagree because you're somebody else. You're saying you're somebody else. I'm somebody else. No. The story,
fair enough.
true stories. I'm just talking about in general. True stories that are out there. People do the maddest thing when they're angry, like psychotic, dangerous things. Like no, seriously.
They do.
You
But
don't
what
know
I'm
him as a
saying is,
person,
it's
though.
true. It's true.
So he could.
He could
be like that.
have. He could have.
Or he could have never even shot her. We don't know, but he could be that.
Well, we know she was
person.
shot though,
Yeah.
because of her foot was shot.
I mean,
Do you not think?
I'm sorry. I was just gonna be a prick, but
We know that she was shot.
She had
so
bandages on her foot.
no, she got splinters.
Could have been a
on-
cut.
Question. I feel like we've literally kind of like gone off cancellation.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just was talking that we've like turned the conversation to was Megan shot when it was. I was just kind of like, ooh, was that a topic? Do we agree with cancel culture? Yes or no?
No.
Yes.
No.
yes, to an extent. It has to with cancellation culture, but with rules. But then that never doesn't really work.
Yeah. With big issues.
Yeah.
So,
What we said.
question here. So you guys, you can't separate the artist from the art.
This is a question I've had for a very long time.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a very
the
interesting
art.
question. Separate the artist from the art. So like separate the musician from the
It's
music.
hard, but you can. I think with me, it's annoying because Octavian has some bangers, and I can't listen to them anymore because of what he's
Yeah,
done.
but it's something so you can't.
I
No.
can't.
No, I don't
yeah.
think I can.
Because you think automatically, like I remember one day me and Janae, we was listening to this music, and I don't go through my playlist to delete songs, whatever. And then an Octavian song came up, and I just looked at it and I was like, you have to turn it off. Like I couldn't separate it. Even with, I was gonna say even with R. Kelly, but that's just.
Do you guys listen to Chris Brown?
Yeah.
No.
This is my.
You see, you're saying yes.
Because
So how do you know in a few years you're not going to listen to Octavian? Because Chris Brown did it years ago, but you're listening to him today.
I'm not
Do you feel
saying
me?
I won't listen to Octavian in a few years.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm listening to Chris Brown now is because he has turned it around, he's learned what he did wrong, and he's tried to better himself as a person.
But why?
People are
but
still
why?
calling-
No, hold on. But why though?
What do you mean why?
Because he was given a second chance.
Exactly.
Yeah, but people aren't just gonna be like, okay, you get a second chance.
But then that's
you
not
have to work.
cancellation.
No, he got cancelled. He did get cancelled, but he worked for it. He did work for.
He had to grind though because
That's
people
what
were
I
just
mean.
shitting.
Okay,
on him.
cool, but that's
what
like
you should've-
that's
no,
so
that's what you should-
contradictory though.
Exactly.
Because how can you cancel someone for a period of time?
No, it's not.
And
a
then go
period,
back to
it's,
listen
it's
to
not,
them.
It's not.
I feel like if you're gonna cancel someone, cancel them.
For one, I wasn't even like grown like that to even cancel him in the first place. Okay, I was still a little ass kid.
Fair enough.
Two, what I'm trying to say is like, I'm not listening to Octavian because he hasn't learned. He doesn't see wrong with what he's done.
Yeah.
Whereas Chris Brown does see wrong with what he's done, and he's had help. He's turned it around. He's bettered himself as a person.
So who
That's
decides
why-
at what point that cancellation
No
sort
one
of like
decides.
runs out?
I just decide myself.
So it's an individual thing.
It's an individual.
So when I said subjective, I was right. It's
Could
very subjective.
a pedo do the same thing?
No.
Why?
The very things you listed.
No.
Can a pedo do the same thing?
No.
Why?
There's certain things I think as a person
Personal, subjective.
is personal.
I'm gonna keep saying this whole episode.
ineffective.
I'm gonna keep saying
It
it.
is.
Subjective.
No,
I want the
That's what
subjective.
it is, guys.
he's right. It is an
It
individual
is
thing because
subjective.
personally, me, I will never, ever, ever listen to a pedo or a child abuser or anything like that.
Don't get me wrong.
No,
I
that
agree
you
with
know
you, but
of.
I mean, like,
That I know
Well,
of.
yeah.
that
There
I
you
know
go.
of.
Yeah.
Because you could be listening to pedos right now, you don't know
Yeah,
they're pedos.
yeah, you don't know.
Yeah,
I mean-
like Dutchavelli, I had no idea.
if
He's a pedo.
If we're gonna come to
Going back round and
Yeah,
round
yeah,
and
that's
round.
not. But yeah, go on.
I think it's a personal thing.
if we're gonna come to a conclusion, yeah,
Thank
let's,
you.
let's yeah, no, let's lay the rules down for cancel culture and then agree to one thing. Like,
There are no rules,
No.
bro.
What does-
perfect. There you
Subjective
go.
rhymes with ineffective, cancel culture.
And zero
Boom.
timeline.
Mic
Zero
drop.
timeline. There you go.
Zero, yeah.
Should just be popping off on the TL all the time. Nah, people be cancelling people just for no reason, man. Just because they don't like them. Bro, like, but the thing is, people buy into it. As soon as you say, nah, this guy's cancelled, they're like, what, why? And then you say, nah, he did this. Oh, what? Yeah, he's cancelled.
So,
Out of nowhere, do you know what I mean? You had no
personal
personal feelings
social
about
media
that.
is a big factor, though.
Peer pressure.
Yeah.
Peer pressure.
Big
bitch.
factor. So
For sure.
yeah.
I'm watching Vampire Diaries lately.
Ah.
You don't
Oh, yeah,
understand
we were
how
saying
much
yesterday.
I want to be a vampire.
We were saying that we wanted to be
I
vampires.
really
Bro, you're a vegetarian. Why do you want to be a vampire? It doesn't make sense.
Actually, I'm a pescatarian.
Actually, I did veganuary.
I don't know why you're so
I just wanted to drop that.
Speaking of veggies, vegetarian, pescatarian, let's talk about
Vegan.
veganism. What do you
Legit.
guys think about it? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad?
I think it's good.
Let's
I
go
think it's
around and
absolute
see what we are.
Really?
At. So what
Well,
are you? Like, what do you
I'm
eat?
an avid meat eater.
Yeah.
I succeeded in veganuary. Moving on.
So you still eat meat?
So
then
you're
now?
not a vegan
Yeah.
though.
I'm a former veganuary.
You're an ex-vegan. So you're a failure.
Basically, I didn't see that coming.
I'm joking.
That was whoa. Okay. From
bro.
Emma, you know. That's rude.
I'm joking.
You're cancelled.
Facts.
I'm just saying it's because I'm vegan. I want you to be vegan. I've been vegan for like 4 months, but I've been like veggie for 4-5 years now.
I've just been
I'm
rude
a-
for the last 5 minutes as well.
Go vegan again,
Yo,
and you'll be a success.
what's the huge difference
Between
vegetarian
vegan
and veganism?
We can
the
eat
milk element.
cheese, milk, dairy stuff.
vegan is
basically.
if you can't eat stuff which has been made
by animals,
from
even if they're not
an
diet.
animal. So like milk, for example, comes from a cow.
Right. You can't drink milk anyway.
To be
You
honest,
can't.
Are you lactose?
Lactose, yeah.
but
Are you
that's what I was
Well,
gonna
I've got
say.
eczema, so-
What?
That's
Does
what
that-
I was
does
gonna
that
say.
fuck
You can't. Milk comes from cows, but it's actually supposed to be made for the baby cows.
The calves.
Like, yeah, those. So it's not supposed to be made for humans. So then it's like, why are so many people lactose intolerant? Because it's not made for us.
Actually,
Maybe
I heard
that's
this.
why.
Is it when?
What?
Maybe that's why, because it's not made for
That's
us.
what I'm saying. It's not
Yeah.
made. We shouldn't actually be drinking
Where
that.
everyone is actually lactose intolerant. I know loads about this because basically the
Makes you wanna go
molecule, the particle is too big for us to digest. So like everyone actually is lactose intolerant, but everyone, because we have it so much in our diet, people build a tolerance to it. So everyone's born lactose intolerant. When you're a baby, you just like drink loads of it and
When you're a baby,
whatever.
you're prepping anyway all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like I read something that's kind of the opposite. So
What?
it's like everyone's born with like a finite amount of like lactose breaking enzymes, like lactose
we
breaking
have-
down enzymes. So it's like obviously as a kid, when you're drinking milk and whatnot, those are the enzymes that's gonna break down the milk and
Yeah,
obviously.
that's what
But
they're
as
trying
you
to
grow
say,
up,
like,
But
makes
it's-
your bones
it gets
stronger.
less.
But like
Makes
no,
you
because it's like
taller.
not meant to be in our body. Like we're not actually able to digest it properly.
well, yeah.
Still eating fish.
Yeah.
But like if someone's eat, for example, if you eat meat in front of me, I'm not gonna be like, no, you can't eat that. It's so bad for you. How about eat what you want? I'll eat what I want.
It's the
But
same.
you don't say, hi, Leanne, I'm a pescatarian, like vegans.
No, I do agree with
No,
what you're saying.
because
I'm
there's different things. So vegans, they don't eat fish, they don't eat dairies, they don't
No,
eat
but
meat.
why do you need to let me know? I don't care. Like, to get me, why are you putting it on
It's
your
like this, yo. What he's saying, yeah. What he's saying. No, what he's saying, yeah. It's like, yo. It's like me, right? I don't eat pork, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
What did I say?
most
I
people
wasn't,
do.
I was
No,
actually
you're
trying
not
to
wrong.
help you out. What you saying? I'm literally just saying if you eat meat, I'm not gonna be like, don't eat meat.
You're not getting my point. I'm saying like vegans love to let you know they're vegan.
Oh right.
But like I don't go around
That's
saying
only a small amount of vegans
Yeah, you
though.
can't-
That's not
like
every vegan.
99%.
You can't collect
Nah,
everyone
for
together.
real. Like, there's not that many
I can
people.
go on
How
my
about
Instagram
you?
right
Like,
now.
what,
No, to
like,
be
what do
fair-
you think? Would you go vegan again?
Yeah, I'd
would.
go vegan
I'll
again.
let you guys know that.
I
It's all
do
good
vegan
though. It's all
again.
good.
But I agree, to come back into your point, I agree, because I feel like being vegan, like
Definition's fine.
Cool, okay. Finish. Veganism, you believe? Yes.
veganism, I believe, like when I went into veganuary, I was like, you know, I'm not gonna put pressure on myself. Like if this lasts 5 days, then I'm not gonna be like, do you know what I mean? Like you got to go in like healthy mindset as well. What I learned about veganism isn't it's doing ages to like say that word. What I learned is that it's actually affordable. Like I was one of those people that was like, no, it's not affordable. It's so expensive. But like Aldi and Lidl plug you. TLC, Subway, tastes like chicken. Didn't actually taste like chicken. Anyways, besides the point.
I don't think anything that's tastes like chicken actually tastes like chicken.
No, I disagree. It does.
Of
Yeah,
course
but
you're gonna
Emma
disagree.
says
You're a
this, but she's
vegan.
not eating meat for
Yeah,
5 years.
yeah, I mean,
5 whole
God knows
years.
how- I think that's
The
what
truth
it is.
is coming
People
out.
that don't have meat for so long, they're like, what does this remind me of? Oh, possibly chicken.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
like,
think the only thing
what?
that tastes like chicken is probably chicken.
Exactly.
But
Facts.
that you can tell I'm the brain
Like
on here.
corn
But
chicken doesn't take.
it's
Wait,
okay.
I didn't say corn chicken. It's just corn.
It's corn. That's the thing. That's the thing. I just like they it's like they put corn chicken nuggets. Well, they're not. They're corn nuggets. There's no chicken in them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But they do. I'm just gonna say, corn chicken nuggets do taste like chicken nuggets, and the reason yes, they do.
They
They
taste like
do,
nuggets.
guys. The reason why.
Do you remember what chicken tastes like? Wait.
No, bro.
You know it's not been 1 or 2 or 3 or it's been 5 years.
Yeah, 4 or 5. The reason why all my housemates ate the corn chicken nuggets and they were like, this tastes better than normal chicken nuggets. And they do taste like chicken nuggets, but they're like a better version of chicken nuggets.
I don't
So
think that can ever be
eat
a
corn,
better
go vegan. Also watch, what is the documentary? What's the
On
documentary?
Gonna have to put this on pause real quick.
Pause.
You'll see it down here.
You know that one?
Let me
What
look
was
it
the
up.
point you were trying to make, Saint, before
Advert time.
before Jasmine,
I
rudely
can't lie, I
interrupted
forgot.
you?
I was just
And
gonna
you
insult
can get the
vegans.
vegan McDonald's wrap Mondays and Thursdays as part of a meal. I think it's $2.99. Just sort of added.
Game changers.
There we go.
That's what it is. Game changers.
Oh, I
Watch
don't
it. Basically saying if you're not a vegan, you have a small dick. It's a proven fact. Like if you're not a vegan,
Well, my
your
shit
dick.
must be time.
Yeah.
Man, cause I be eating meat all day long. Facts.
But watch
Vegan
Game
time.
Changers.
You know that? Whoa.
But
No, but that's
it's one of those
true.
titles where it's like, what? Let me watch what this person's trying to say.
No, but it's true because it's to
Okay,
do-
explain this, please.
So,
I wanna know.
basically, in the experiment that they did, they like had meals which were vegan meals, and then they had meals that were like heavily like meat meals. And the guys who had like, so they like went through the guys who had like the heavy meat meals, literally had like, so it's about the amount of erections that you have a night and how big your dick swells. And the guys who ate the meat meal had like less erections and like their dicks didn't
Oh, so
swell.
you're really serious about this? Like,
Yeah. And
No,
then,
no, but hold on. It's not okay. Go on, carry on.
but this is they all did it together. So they all ate the meat and then they all ate the vegan. And the vegan meals, and it literally had this chart. Their dicks got like it literally increased like twice the size, and they had more erections across the night. And so that's why you should be vegan if you want a bigger dick.
And also,
It's true, and it's also strength as well.
Wait, how long was this
No, but-
sex experiment? Like how long did
Like
they
a
eat
week.
the meat for, and then how long did they eat the veganism for, and how long was the break in between? because how is the body adjusting from one to the other extreme? In between that, and then you're gonna judge someone's penis size, based on that.
Why did they even look at the penis size?
I don't know. They just did that. It was part of the documentary. You guys, just watch it. Just watch it.
That's funny. I'm gonna watch it. I might
just
go
watch
again.
it.
Game Changers, yeah.
Game Changers, and it's mainly about strength, but then they did a little bit about the penis size, which I thought was kind of funny.
It's mainly about what?
Mainly about strength. It's
Oh,
like
right.
Arnold. I don't know how to say his name.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I don't know how to say his name. Arnold guy.
Schwarzenegger.
That guy. He literally produced the whole doc.
Oh
And
yeah.
He did the whole thing,
So the
and he's
people-
vegan now.
So the people you sleep with, you know if they're vegan or not.
Timmy,
Everyone must think I'm a vegan then, because that's some crazy shit. Get up. Nah, play.
Fuck it up. But
That's
no,
interesting. That's
very
interesting.
It's interesting, yeah. I'm being it was on the documentary.
Yeah. I might
But
give
there was
it
just a
watch.
funny
I probably
part.
won't, but I'll try.
No, do watch it. It's interesting. It's like about
I'll find
strength
a minute-
and
minute
fitness and
somewhere.
stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think veganism is affordable. To come back to my point.
No one cares.
Okay, cool. So yeah, so we recommend it. And like, obviously, you got like.
But Jasmine, are you a vegan?
I was.
So how would you recommend something that you're not?
Because, as I said in my earlier point, I'm not putting pressure on myself. Like, to be fair, I've been eating mostly vegetarian. Can I just say? I haven't
That's
really touched
good.
meat that
Oh, well
much.
done, well done.
It's baby steps that matter that make the
Yeah.
difference.
Take it one day at a time.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll
You can
ever
do
give up
this.
I know.
seafood. I love seafood too much. Crab legs, lobster.
Isn't that all meat?
Squid.
Yeah, that's the
Isn't that
I
all
hate-
meat?
Octopus.
No, it's pescatare.
That's fish.
They've got their
Seafood.
little things, and it's just like.
I don't know about like octopus and squid and
I
that.
think
But actually, fried squid like calamari too.
So
Calamari
nice.
is banging.
The other day, me and my mum made a mash. Well, I didn't make it, but I said
Me and my mom.
me
Your
and my
mom.
mum made,
Right,
a
okay.
made a massive seafood boil, whatnot, and then her friends were just watching us, like because we were like cracking it open and everything, just getting stuck in, and they were just watching us like. What are they doing? What are they
Don't you
doing?
look at
Anyway, guys, this is our take. Thank you for watching, listening. Like and subscribe below.
Don't forget to press the notification bell. Never miss a video with us.
Let us know what you actually think about the conversations we've had today.
in the link
I
below.
still-
But this is our take, isn't it?
It's our take.
Yeah, you know.
Come back for more.
Not like other podcasts.
Gangway.
Easy.
Gang, gang, gang.
This bit's really awkward.
You're all like there, and I'm just like.
Yeah.
What, you
Alright, boom.
Cut.